well, we've got some problems here. We're going to get your gear in. Because the problem is, we loaded this whole thing up and everything is nice and neat. And then we suddenly realised we hadn't put the ladder in to get up on top. We didn't have a shovel. Lucky you're not coming, BB, because we wouldn't be able to fit you in.
Oh, I wouldn't be fit. I'd be up on the roof or something.
That's where I'm going to be. I'll look at it. We're just thinking about how we're going to set Brett's chair up on the roof. They came down from Mippitjarra in a burnt-out white Landcruiser. Here at the Paynes Fine General Road Tavern, Roadhouse. On a glorious day in winter. If only the James Bond producers had cast a wider net. Yeah.
We've travelled up through Warburton. We're in Paynes Find at the moment. Instead of going straight up Mount Magnet and across to Sandstone, we're going to cut through here.
On the gravel? On
the dirt, which is about roughly 240 kilometres across to Sandstone. And then we're going to do another, I think it's about 190 across to Wiluna. So say 200 and 240. We're looking at about 430, 440.
It's pretty cool.
And the
Money flat on the bottom.
so you've got the pieces
Oh,
too.
man. Oh, I had a blue one. Bugger. That was the one you were looking at.
Yeah. It didn't go bang, it just went down. Yeah. At the caravan park at Wiluna. I saw you first, son.
So what I thought, you know it's a bad idea to leave me in a pub on my own for 3 hours. What's happening, mate?
Good to see you, buddy.
How are you?
Yeah, mate, good.
All good?
Mate, we did a tyre.
Oh, righto. What is this one? Oh, well.
First night, fry up. Looks like Riggs and Woody have got the steak and sausages. Truckie's doing up steak sandwiches. Funny the video cameras could smell. Sunday, July 9, day 2, which is sort of really day 1. This is the pub. The caravan park was out the back of the pub. Out come the boys. Off we go to Carnegie. Main drag, which was once a thriving mining town, home to about 45,000. Holy smoly. Well, here we are at the sort of start of the Gunbarrel. It doesn't start the other side of Carnegie, but We're standing out the front of the Gunbarrel grocery store.
We're about to embark on our journey.
Tiny little dog, like a rat. Well, I just stopped for a minute because we're the second car in line and saw this sign that says Carnegie Station that way, so truck wasn't sure, so we turned around and had a look. But as Dad quite rightly said, there's a Wanarn road. This is the one we're going on, the one he's on right now. He's charging up the road ahead of us, and this one they're going. We're just taking the opportunity to fix the radio in the Iron Horse.
Little bit of plug, I've been checking it in tight. On the some plug on the engine. I hope I got a lock on it. It's like tight, tight. Yes. Where's that road?
So it wasn't that one there we were talking about?
That was the first one.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of a doubt as to which way we're heading. It can be confusing. Okay, so you're thinking that maybe we're down here rather than... So we thought...
We want this one. We don't want that. We want this red one.
This bottom along here. What's happened is we're following this road down here. And that's back where it said Carnegie.
Where it said Carnegie, turn off to the left, where you guys stopped saying...
And you got me on video.
Yep, on video. And there was a sign pointing left to Carnegie, but it was at left, full on left angles, where it looks like it's straight ahead. That's this road.
Right. Whereas with the road...
We're down here.
Okay.
How far back are we going to get?
60 k's.
We should be able to pick that up with the...
Hey? You're on about 30 k's too far at least, I reckon.
Yeah.
Where you stopped and it had a big sign, you are sorry.
Yeah.
And he said, no, we're going this way. We started going south where we should have turned. The old that other north road was about 6 or 8 k's before that. That was the signpost.
Oh, we got Slim Dusty playing, Truckie singing, and we're going to turn right.
But it didn't seem to be that way to me.
Eventually.
We'll just check the sign again, mate, just to prove Laurie wrong.
I think he's been proved wrong, mate. He's quite happy.
Up, Carnegie. Up.
Family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected me to be. And the biggest disappointment in the world was me.
Alrighty, Carnegie, here we come. We're going to hit the old Gunbarrel pretty shortly too.
Times then there was
After Carnegie, is it?
It's before then.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I'll show you on the Beadells map.
You sure?
Yep.
then this quiet.
Yeah, it says on this dodgy map that the Gunbarrel starts before Carnegie, but Truckie assures me not to believe that. I think he's right, actually. The Gunbarrel starts after Carnegie. This is Yelma. It's old abandoned cattle yards. Here comes Larry. Well, we've just this minute officially arrived onto the Gunbarrel. As we're about still about 150 k's out of Carnegie. This is about the best of the Gunbarrel will be, we reckon. It's one of the only still used bits of the Gunbarrel. Graded bits, I mean. We just stopped for lunch. This is Wongawol, or something like that anyway, Wongawol Creek. It's a good camping area. We're not camping here though. You don't see much water out here, so a place like this is a bit of an oasis, really.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Sook. Have you got your windows up? No.
Loves breathing the dust, old Truckie. Makes up for his lack of nicotine and cigarettes going in there, I think.
We're sitting back, keeping Buddy Wilson's playing away happily.
Oh, have you? CD.
Oh, you get the wind of that one when you finish.
Got us out of a spot of trouble already once.
Definitely have. Full points paid for that one.
Thanks to this and this proper map book.
Yeah. This is the Mingol River. Not bad, is it? Well, similar to the other one, but
Yeah.
that was 74 kilometres ago. And I'm pointed east at the moment. That's where we're headed, of course. All right, we're about 30.
Would that be doing out here? Oh,
What's wrong, mate? What'd you
an air
say?
conditioner in the middle of the ground.
That's the aforementioned air conditioning unit. This is the bustling metropolis of Carnegie. It's only a station, it's not even a town or anything.
All inquiries at Homestead. So we're supposed to go straight ahead.
That's what they're doing, eh?
So even with 60 litres down, 'cause we average about the same, 60 litres down, I'd be still got 140 litres,
And you got 500 k's to go.
which is more than you're carrying now. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've only got 90,
yeah, before
25, 30. I'd have 120 litres on it.
Maybe not yesterday, might have been a couple of days ago. But that's fine. When it's hot and dry and like these.
Well, this is the camping ground here at Wiluna. Got the two cruisers over there, the patrol here.
Station.
Carnegie Station, you're right. It is Carnegie Station. Getting behind myself. This is the first tent I've ever put up in my life, I think. I might have done one or two in Europe, but I can't remember it. He's determined to have his fire. Look at him over there in the bush, the woodsman. How's it going, Ash?
It'd be better if I was filming and you were doing it.
Mate, I just put a tent up. About 9 minutes it took me. That's an achievement for me, mate. I'm here to tell you. Well, here we are at Carnegie Station. We've got the whole place to ourselves, which is quite good, actually. Trying to fix my blow-up mattress. Tried to blow it up last night. Went down again. Good. I'll tell you, I had the most uncomfortable night. And just put it in some water, which I didn't think I'd be able to do because I thought water was scarce. And we found the hole, wood, you know. We're just going to patch her up now. This is Beadell. He was the man that built the Gunbarrel Highway. Not single-handedly, but certainly he was the surveyor and the man in charge. A later photo, 1988. That's Beadell at Mount Beadell. That was taken in 1965. That's the Gunbarrel construction party there, 1956. That's the grader, all around the Giles area, 1956. That grader's there. We'll be seeing that in a few days. That was Giles' early days, 1956 again. And that's Beadell with his stretcher. Well, that's his Land Rover and his stretcher. That's where he slept across the Gunbarrel Highway itself. One night, going solo on recce as he used to do. Plenty of information here in the Carnegie homestead. Interesting stuff. Dad's made himself laugh again. July.
They're packing it for him, Joe.
July 10,
I can get up there and help him.
2006.
Down
Could you
here.
imagine both of us up there?
Down here hanging shit on him.
Well, here we go. Won't get to Warburton tonight.
See, back of it.
Well, holidays.
Yes, we are.
The road went round this muddy patch here. Truckie decided to go over the muddy patch. What are you going to say about that? The road, that's what Beadell wanted, right?
That's right.
That's why he built it.
He would have built the detour if he wanted the detour.
Well, it's our first camel. Unfortunately, it's not the way we wanted to see him. Hold a pleasant smell, truck.
Love it.
We're at Mount William Lambert.
This is what it's all about.
Got some pretty groovy,
We're about 100,
gorgeous.
130 k's to the east of Carnegie. Hey,
Good cave in there, get in there, esky. The weather is just absolutely glorious. Len Beadell mentions in his book that the weather in July here during the days could not be improved on anywhere in the world. Woke up this morning to a mostly flat left rear, did Lawrence. And he's pumped it up twice, once along the gun barrel just then. And he's decided enough's enough.
turn your lights off for you, Lobby.
Sorry?
Well, at least you can say you've changed the wheel at the top of Mount William Lambert, and now on the gun barrel. I don't know how many other people could say that. Well, many people want to say that. Well, if you've got to change the wheel, this is as good a spot as any.
Oh, fuck.
What's that, Truckie? An old International?
Bedford, right?
Bedford truck. Nice one. Those tyres, man, you good, do you reckon? About as good as the ones he's got.
Better than the ones you got on now.
You could get it going, couldn't you? This is the Mankilly clay pan. Alright, we've hit some seriously rough roads now. Welcome to the real gun barrel. Is it rough enough for you, truck?
We can fish today, pal.
This is the Len Beadell tree beside of Warburton.
Miles to Giles.
Warburton mission 193 miles. Today we've come 140 miles. This is looking west. It's incredible to think you're in the middle of nowhere. And just with these, whatever they use, sextant and the compass, you just push through the bush, through the spin effects, and had to have some fortitude, I'd suggest. Lunch at Geraldton Bore. This is literally about 300, not even that, metres from the Len Beadell tree.
100, 150.
Briggs, what's on the agenda this afternoon?
Well, what we're looking at about 30 kilometres to travel. Then we're at the Everard Junction, Beadell, Plaque. It's in about 31 from here. We should say 2:30 or something like that.
Coming up to the Carnegie Highway junction too, aren't we?
50.
Get a shot of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's coming up 30 k's. Then probably about 50 k's down Beadell Monument on the right. and then Mount Beadell, and then Camp Beadell will be another 10 k's on. So probably 100 k's from here, I reckon we'll be stopping, camping the night.
Beautiful.
We're looking at about 150 to Warburton, I reckon, after that tomorrow.
Sounds good. Start of the Gibson Desert, named after the first white man to die there in 1874.
I think it's a HQ.
Was named by Giles. Gibson was his young assistant. Now, Riggs reckons it's a Fairlane. Woody reckons it's a Holden. It's definitely a Holden. The Premier. There was a HQ Premier.
HX.
No, the indicators were down in the bumper.
4 divots in the bumper, mate. HX.
He didn't pass away nearby this location, he just passed this location. Back to the gun barrel, sir. Another vehicle coming this way. Came across some earlier today. I won't stop and have a chat because there's not many people out here. The most remote road in Australia. We're doing about 25 kilometres an hour, which is about the most we can do. Bad corrugations. Looking at the rear of Riggs, this thing's shaking around. If I can stop the camera shaking, which I can't.
Yeah, she's pretty rugged. You ought to go about 60, I think, or about 15.
Northern Territory Surveys, it says. It's just a little rock in the ground there in the middle here. But as I just discovered,
Oh yeah, you knocked it.
they come apart. So some bastard will pinch that, unfortunately, but not us. Okay, just determined that this is actually the junction also for this is the Gary Highway. So it's Gary Junction, I think, is up the Gary Highway. But this is the junction of the Gunbarrel Highway and Gary Highway. That in the distance is down Everard, we think. First dingo of the trip. This is Mount Gordon. And that's the other part of it. Nice colour. And there's a potential campground we're just discussing at the moment. I need a flat bit because my mattress still doesn't work. There's a nice flat bit at the back there. Laurie and Gloria. Obviously Laurie's a bit keener at this juncture. We decided this is where we're camping.
You put it on the flatty?
Yeah, I'm going to have to get as many tarps and anything anyone can provide that's reasonably soft because I'm really struggling.
Like some reeds down and on
You reckon? That'd be the go?
some padded nature's
Spit it out, Woods.
padded stuff.
Okay.
How many cans you had today, Pitt?
I think I'm on my 4th.
You think you're on your 4th mid-strength?
Yep.
Nice. I haven't had a drink all trip. Salted peanuts for the truckie.
Get up there so quick.
Just walk up. We got the moon on one side in the east. There's Woody and Laurie and our camp. Down the bottom. And the sun setting in the west. the lads have decided it's Mount Everard we're actually on. Mount Gordon's the other one. Obviously, this is the top. In the middle of nowhere, really. Absolute middle of nowhere. And a fantastic place to be. You can just see for miles and miles and miles. That's the other part of Mount Everard. And Mount Gordon apparently is across the road over there. And there's the Taj, the Iron Horse, the Rigsmobile, and the Kib. And that, of course, not to be forgotten, is the Gunbarrel. Which sort of the general consensus here is that the horizon's about 30 mile away.
Double it.
60?
Oh, nah.
60 k's.
Nah. 60 mile at least.
It's pretty flat, but a bit hard. Like, unless you can gauge where we've been past, something we've seen, and how far you can see back.
Here it goes, boys.
You'll get some good colour as soon as it goes down. The sound effects of the sun going down. Yeah.
There we go, it's gone. That's something we haven't seen too much of, cloud.
This weather has been absolutely bolts.
Yeah, then you turn around for where the sun's set. You know,
What kind of disc you got in there, truck? Big one. Good one, Len. Done well, bud.
We're just thinking about Len Beadell and the feet, weren't we?
He's done a pretty good job doing this. Would have been pretty hard work.
You'd think that when he set out, there was no road, he just, in a Land Rover, out to the wilderness.
Peanuts. Look, where we've been, Wiluna. What more could you ask for? Woody takes his into his tent every night. Said he's keeping his can warm.
Oh, this is one of the girls we met at.
Doesn't that sound?
Yeah, right.
It sounds like he's putting moisturiser on his lips.
Truck's got some chops on the go for the night. The veggies.
Burnt veggies, because Brett wasn't here to turn them.
Because what was Brett doing? Filming the sunset on the mountain with Truckie. Full setup here in the Truckmobile. Morning, Pit.
Morning. My tent blew down nearly last night.
I know, I heard you carrying on a treat. You were talking about how it was the easiest one to put up. Well, easiest one to blow down too, by the sounds of it.
We're on the road heading towards Warburton. We've got plenty of sights to see today. Mount Beadell and Camp Beadell and the Beadell Plaque, and Warburton's about 140 k's, I think. Something like that.
Something like that.
140, probably pretty slow going.
Oh, actually, it's about 180.
Maybe 180. But we should, whoa, I sort of shot the track out, sorry. all going well, we'll be through there and out 100 k's the other side of their camp tonight, and getting onto the old Gunbarrel where
The abandoned
section where
between Warburton and Giles.
we'll have some bit of sand hills to endure, I'd say, but I think we're all going to plan after talking to people that we passed yesterday afternoon. There was a couple of couples in new Nissan four-wheel drives. One had a camper trailer, and I stopped and talked to the couple, and they had left Ayers Rock on Saturday morning, and it was yesterday afternoon was Monday. So 3 days they'd got from the rock doing the abandoned Gunbarrel. They said it was slow, but we've got 4 days to do it. They did it in 3, so we're looking all right, I reckon.
Ah, yes, the delights of the Gunbarrel. About 12 kilometres from Mount Beadell, was it?
Yep. In the distance.
Plenty of people out on the road today. We've come across about 8 vehicles so far. We've been on the road about an hour and a half. Still about 11 k's from Mount Beadell. That's Len Beadell at Mount Beadell. That's what you see. That's right, we are there at the moment. We're heading to Warburton.
But I got halfway up and I went, oh, I should have put half in.
Well, on the top of Mount Beadell now. How blowy is it?
Oh, yeah, it's real.
Just trying to make our way down Mount Beadell. We're currently at Camp Beadell, about 6 kilometres from Mount Beadell. This was a major camp for the construction party. Now this illustration here demonstrates a scene that they had a blown engine in their 3-tonne truck. They had to get a new engine out here. So to replace the motor they had to dig a pit to put the, cutting a long story short, put the truck in the pit and build a platform over the top of it in order to winch the motor out, put the new one in. Well, this is where that happened. Still here. 50 years later, almost. I suppose it'll always be here. See, as Dad says, over the years it's filled in a bit with rain and mud and that sort of thing. Sleepy doing 70 on the Gunbarrel Highway. We're about to effect an overtaking manoeuvre on the truck. I don't think he even knew we were there. You get back out here and get around him up again. You're enjoying yourself, aren't you?
Oh, it's good here. I'm just going to be careful. I don't need any big bumps.
Finger nearly look like this, wouldn't it?
What would look like this, you say? They're in the middle of nowhere. There's No, well, not a lot of trees or anything. We're in the middle of a big plain. I think it's raining over towards the south, which is that way.
Smile for the camera, Truckie. Where is he?
In the bush.
I was going to charge right over, but she got a bit rough.
Oh, we knew this. We've noticed. But up here. Up.
That's what we wanted.
You got any of that Plaque cleaner, that spray on stuff?
No, I didn't bring any of that. Places I've got CRC.
Yeah, same as.
Streaky road.
I must have glazed the pad. It's a bit squeaky.
Yeah, but yesterday.
Squeaking yesterday.
Yeah. Truckie's just gone into the gun barrel. Seems sinking. And that lens right down there.
We just get the shot from up here on the... Oh, they're going to cut in on us, I think, mate. Are you ready for the loud pedal with they? Oh, they'll take the corner yet. Oh, geez, they got us in the pass.
Where do you reckon we are, Riggs?
At some well, I'll just give you the name of it. Hang on a sec. Don't know, it's not on this one. Notabilis tree, Notabilis hill is the one we stopped at before. Thriptomene hill. We're somewhere here on this corner, I'd say. Len Beadell's tree would be about 25 k's, I'd reckon, down. And then 35 to Mount Charles, and then it's 52 down to the Warburton Roadhouse.
This point where we stopped last night?
Where we stayed last night was up here at Mount Everard.
That's right.
Everard, right here.
Well, we're at another one of Len Beadell's trees. This one indicates that we're exactly halfway between Carnegie and Giles. Carnegie's 223 miles, almost halfway anyway, 223 miles back to the west, and Giles is 235 miles to the east. We're just trying to decide whether we're going to Warburton or not. Truckie decides he's going to try the original gun barrel, which has been washed away. Why? Just because it's there. It says Warburton 126. This is the turn off to the Heather Highway. Down there, head south off the gun barrel here.
You got Warburton, 1 kilometre, 2 kilometre, 1 kilometre more. Which way is Warburton, Brett? Slow right down. Riggs is a camel up here.
No worries, mate. Now on the Great Central Road, just about 3 kilometres out of Warburton, if that. It's the Warburton Roadhouse. They don't like you filming in Warburton, so I won't be doing too much. But there's not really much to film, to be honest, is there, Truck?
Yeah.
All the fuel up here is under lock and key. Warburton for dinner. What are you having, Riggs?
Oh, it's pretty flash. Sausages and cheese, hot dog. Well, the hot dogs get some bread.
And Truckie's having a pizza.
Get down it again.
McCain Hawaiian Warburton special.
And it's as cheap as bloody Perth. Really?
It's a shocking night, isn't it? Freezing cold, windy.
Freezing, windy.
Just wind.
That's cold now, isn't it? That's picked up again then.
Yeah.
There'll be some rain coming with this, mister.
Oh, here, Edwin. Enjoy your dinner, boys.
What are you cooking this evening, Jack?
Mate, I'm going to have 2 cans of Irish stew and some mashed potato. The morning after, Warburton. It was blowy and it was rainy, but we've survived the night. It's a grey old overcast kind of day. This is Carnegie Junction. You can see Carnegie back behind us. Giles up to the northeast. We've just come from Warburton. This is where the gun barrel, the old gun barrel down there, turns north for a while, and that's where we're going.
Here we are, travelling north on the Gunbarrel Highway. See, it's awfully wet and awfully cold. Yeah. Heading up towards Pitjarr community in the $1 million corner. Rain hasn't stopped since about 6 last night. Don't think it will stop, but the road seems pretty good. Might be a bit of a different story when we get on the highway too, because this one still leads to a community, so fairly well maintained.
Coming up towards the, well, this is the junction for the community. We look after the road out here. The next 187 is going to be considerably more difficult than the previous 157 was. Just coming up towards $1 Million Corner, that's the next one. We started down here this morning at Warburton. There it is, Warburton. Now up Carnegie Junction right in the middle of the screen. Good road all the way up here to the junction, then $1 Million Corner next. Continue on through the Gibson Desert up to where Giles perished. Not Giles, sorry. Gibson, his assistant. And then down the camp somewhere around in front of the Rawlinson Range tonight, and down to Warakurna / Giles in the morning before hitting Docker River over on the border tomorrow evening. We're doing about 80 kilometres an hour, and we can't quite comprehend that we're actually on the abandoned section of the Gunbarrel Highway. We just, I mean, we keep thinking the road's going to get worse and it just keeps going like this, so we'll just see what happens. All of a sudden some trees have appeared. Bigger trees. Ash was just saying that being that it's raining, it just really gives the place a sort of a different atmosphere than what we would have felt if we'd come through here on a hot, dry day, like the first couple of days were. But we are in a desert, believe it or not.
Crows.
This is about 2 minutes after that last piece of footage, and this is we've come to a fork in the road. It says this is the right way, but up about a few metres it gets pretty bushy, and that looks like a better road here, but it might not be. So we'll keep plugging this way and see what happens, eh?
That road to the right on your map, Greg?
No, it's not on mine. I make it that Tika rock holes are about 20 k's up on the left. It sounds about right.
Oh, I haven't even looked, mate. There's a bore up here and a few K in about 5 k's.
Oh, what?
A bore.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't have a road there off to the right on mine.
Nah, me either, mate. Must be a new one. Exploration road, probably.
At least this one's signposted.
Yeah, there's a bore somewhere near here anyway.
I wonder old Len's radio used to get blocked with spin effects. Piling through that lot. His dodgy Land Rover. We can't locate the blazed tree in honouring Gibson, who died somewhere in this area. First in 1874, and he was Ernest Giles, one of Ernest Giles' 3 assistants, and he was the first white man to die out here, and Giles so named it. There's it after him as a result. Another blazed Beadell tree. 12th of April 1958. 70 miles to Giles. 144 miles to Warburton. So that's what we've done today. Beadell, 13th of April 1958. Ah, the gun barrel. Thick scrub. Gives you an idea what Len had to go through. Ah, it's good stuff. Waterlogged road here. Due to happen at some point. It's okay though. Another one of Len's blazed trees. About 13 kilometres on from the last one.
We hit some of the water a bit fast. Oh, it's terrible, that track. Terrible. I don't recommend anyone going out there. They get stuck to shore.
Dodgy gun barrel.
Yeah, oh, it's bad.
You regret coming out here?
Real bad.
Should have stayed at home.
Yeah.
Lunchtime out here in the Rawlinsons. By the side of the gun barrel. Bit of drizzle about still, hasn't really stopped since 6:30 last night.
Brad,
Yo,
if you want to come around here, you can zoom up on the GPS on the dash and see exactly where we are.
Lake Farnham.
Just between, just past Lake Farnham.
expect to see that sort of countryside?
Yeah.
It's between Lake Farnham and Christopher Lake. There you go. The very latest here.
Complete update.
Another blazed tree. Herman Green in his book Journeys of Jelly Night Jack, when he came through here in 1965 with Jack Murray, said that it appeared as if the Gunbarrel Road Construction Party were very proud of their road because there was route markers every 10 miles or so.
Oh, doing well.
Bit slower that run, a few more corrugations. And this tree sits at the foothills of the Rawlinsons over in the background. Standing in a creek bed. coming towards the end of the Gunbarrel.
With a mob of about 10 on the right hand side.
Camel on the road up here.
With a mob of 10 on about the right there, Laurie.
It's been pouring with rain.
Look at the numbers of them. Perfect mob of camels, look at them. They play our cards right, Micko. We'll be on one of these, mate.
See, it's a right along here, Truckie.
Certainly have, Jack. Certainly have.
We have not seen one other vehicle today, and then we put that down to the road conditions, haven't we?
Oh yeah, and the isolation of the area, Jack. This trip's not for the faint-hearted. Not for everyone.
Well, okay, catching up then, sending them over to the Middle East.
Yeah, that's the sound of the Gunbarrel. Truckie and I just had a close call. You can't really see here, the Gunbarrel's really rutted up. There's a road around it, but we didn't take that. Almost had a big one, but we got away with it. That's the sign that faces to the way we just came. So no wonder we didn't see anyone going the other way today. Good stuff. We're almost down at the Great Central Road now. Alright, we just left the Gunbarrel. We're now on the Great Central Road. And it's in worse condition than the Gunbarrel. Gee, there's been a lot of water pumped up here today and last night. Truckie's fighting the wheel. There's the other boys behind us. We're going to get into Warakurna Roadhouse.
It's like driving for a cup of soup, Jacko.
It's an apt description, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, not too much fun. I'm back to third.
That's right, that's working.
Goodness, mate. I've never seen anything like it.
So that make the music.
You get that? Just podcast there. Fuck. Jesus.
No, I couldn't look at the video camera, mate.
Poor old girl's working hard. Here we go again. Oh, I don't like the feel of it. Whoop.
Spent half the time sideways, mate, doing a few hassles there.
Glad to have some fun, aren't we?
Well, we came into Warakurna. We got ourselves some backpacker sort of accommodation. It is pouring rain still. 20 past 8 Perth time, but it's actually 10 to 10 over here. And the road's closed tomorrow, so this is what we've got to put up with. Boys, are we delighted to be here in Warakurna?
Yeah, just loving the place at the moment, Jack.
It seems like a pretty nice place.
We're making the best of it, aren't we, boys?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon
Anyway,
it was only the falls
we
that
made it here.
got me out of it in the end. Dad had a lurid slide sideways, but he's alive. So's Gloria.
Yeah, just.
No, just.
Yeah, but it's
Worst comes worst, we had to pull it back onto its wheels.
It was my heart.
We had it.
Boring.
I did something. I was totally under control of what was happening. And just out the corner of my eye, I looked at it a bit. I waited for about 3 minutes. I said, You can start breathing again now, Gloria. Because I knew that she'd had this brain thing. And she said to me, I'm terrified of dirt roads. Good time to tell him.
No, it wasn't dirt roads. It was just dirt roads. It's just-
couldn't see.
I the one was on flat
Fair
out.
enough
The
too.
water was just going.
That's why
We had
so
one.
Jack could get it on
That's right,
film.
yeah.
We couldn't see.
We had one where
Because all
you know,
we
where
do
we
is
were
like
V. I said,
Like,
look, straight ahead.
a couple of seconds before windscreen
We just went
go.
flying into an abyss basically, and all of a sudden there was no road. And he did an amazing job to pull up. Because he said, hang on. I went, oh my God. Hang on. It was all good though.
Offshoot.
Bang, but it wasn't as big a bang as what it could have been. Yeah. Oh no,
Would have been airborne.
there's a couple of things. I mean, we hit one.
Yeah.
That's
No, it's
really
nose
out.
dive.
Nose dive to do the thing. That was the problem.
Well, it's a gap, you know.
There's no fucking road. That's all there was.
There's no road left.
Just ran out.
It was a big washaway, huge. So anyway, rained in at Warakurna.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? We're just about to go to Giles for a look. Had to spend the whole day here because the road to the east is closed. Giles Weather Station. And that is the actual grader that graded the Gunbarrel. The whole lot, and many other roads around here, like the Connie Sue, the Heather, the Gary Highway, the Beadell Highway. We'll come back and have a look at that later. Some of Len Beadell's handiwork. Here in the visitors centre.
Oh, look at that. How cool is that?
He did it on my birthday.
There's Len
What's the date today?
on the grader. 13th. It's more of Lenny's handiwork. Probably a good one, that one. That's Ernest Giles, one of West Australia's great explorers, who would be better known if he had discovered better land, they say. Totally automated release here.
One, two.
3. What are we doing here, boys?
We're driving the
radar.
radar at Giles Weather Station. This is the old radar. Don't touch that. Just right smack.
The way they used to do it. Luna, right there. And then we've gone east, all out to here. We're now at Giles.
No worries, I'll have to get you to check one with no
So we've come a long way. Halfway across the country almost.
Oh, look, blue sky, oh my God.
Back to the Gunbarrel grader. It gives you an idea of how much road it graded in Australia. Probably the most famous grader in the world. In the end, it not only did the Woomera and Maralinga bomb sites, it also did all these roads. So in the end, it had done 30,000 kilometres of grading, and it was retired to this spot on November 22nd, 1963. Coincidentally, the same day Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, which is mentioned by Len in his book about the situation. Imagine working in that cabin through the heat that they used to have to put up with out here. Goodness me, they don't look very comfortable. That's for sure and certain. And this is a part of a satellite that fell to Earth near here about 20 years ago. It's just sitting just behind the cat cage. Day 2 in Warakurna / Giles. Starting to go a bit stir crazy. Started going that way yesterday actually. This is the view out of my window. This seems to be an exercise in futility. Just watching the side of the Hilux. I'm hoping they'll open the road about 2 o'clock this afternoon. But it's probably going to be Saturday morning. 3:06, July 14, Truckie and I are going to make a run for the rock. See you over there tomorrow, boys.
No worries, drive safe.
Oh yeah, too easy.
See you later.
Yeah, bro.
Safe trip.
We'll do.
So true,
We'll do. We'll catch you in the morning.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'll go and sort out your sides when I get there. If not, first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it'll be no hassles, mate.
Beautiful. Enjoy another night here in beautiful Warakurna.
Well,
All good.
Oh yes, yeah. So true.
Lunchtime tomorrow.
Yeah, that's about it.
No,
Oh,
it's a sad day.
Splitting up.
That's not right. You can see the tears forming in my eyes.
all right. Have a good time tonight. We'll do.
Guys.
You too tomorrow.
Forest friend.
Hey?
Awesome, going forward.
Yeah, all right. See ya.
I've forgotten the right thing.
This Landcruiser 80 series, the same as Dad's, rolled over on the road the other night. About an hour before we went through there with all that spectacular vision. The branch just collapsed on the car. For all that spectacular vision of the water coming up over the bonnet. And there's the cop shop.
That's the sign we've been waiting for.
Yes, that's true.
There she is. Dogger River.
Road to Dog River open. How good it is, we'll soon see Hwy Truck. Which is just good to be in the Iron Horse again, mate.
Oh, yeah. Won't be saying that in 6 hours, mate.
Well, it just means we're moving, mate.
Yeah, I know.
44 hours we were there.
44 hours in Warakurna is more than enough.
Isn't it just more than enough for one lifetime?
You can actually feel the ambience of the ranges radiating back onto the vehicle. It's going to be a happy trip into Dogger River for us this evening and onto Uluru to catch up with our lovelies.
Welcome to the Northern Territory. Up here on the straight ahead, we're at the Thriptomene, start of the Thriptomene Ranges. All the goosey gets been bumped.
And the start of the corrugation.
Straight away, the corrugation, funny. Camels on the road, as soon as we get to the territory.
Back in God's country. Look at the majestic creatures.
Yeah, I like the camel. They helped open up this country. First car I've seen today, mate.
25, 30 camels.
Yeah. As Truckie just said, they are pretty special, the Thriptomene Ranges. This is the actual Dogger River. We were worried about it flowing and not being able to get through. Bloody thing's dry. Well, that's good.
Quite fierce. Quite a lot of water over the road up ahead too, you'll notice.
It's about the 4th time we've come across water that blocks the whole road. And so they made a little road on the bank here. Looks like, on the video it looks like it's part of the road here, but it's not. But it's no problem.
oh,
Hello BB.
hello.
This video signifies that we are in Yalara here at the resort.
And I'm very glad you could all come and join me. It's really nice.
Yeah, so it's the 16th, July 16th today, Sunday, and we're going to go out probably and have a look out at the rock today. Well, we are going to go and have a look at the rock. Barbara flies back to Perth, and we'll be back there in about a week ourselves, I think. Which way we go yet is a bit undetermined. We're going to look to go down the Carnegie Station, but we'll just see how things are down there with regards to the condition of the road and how wet it's been. So from that to this. It's true, it better looks big enough for me, but it'll do the trick, won't it?
I hope so.
This is the campground, the campsite we have here in I was going to say Darwin. Wish we were in Darwin.
Yeah, it'll be a bit warmer maybe.
A bit more exciting too.
A little bit nicer today, but
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah.
Dad and Glory have gone out to the Olgas. There's their Taj, the Truckmobile, the Chamberlain. Yeah, because Truckie reckons it sounds like a Chamberlain tractor.
Oh.
I just reckon it sounds pretty cool with this big exhaust. That's Ayers Rock, or Uluru. That's our camp. And then out the back towards the west is the Olgas. BB's going. Again.
going the way that you're going.
No.
You're going that way, we're going
The other way.
Sue's joined the trip today.
Well,
a great trip. Sure,
see you.
I've only just got here.
That's right.
It's all just about to begin.
Okay, good trip.
Yeah, safe trip back to you. You'll be back before you know it. But...